it broadcasting?
Mm-hmm. We're on the
Watch
air.
Simon's intro is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the intros, yeah. And you see that For Honor, I think, stole itself from the intro here.
Ugh.
You notice? For Honor stole the intro. It says
Well,
on
there's
the
probably
air.
a lag. Probably a lag.
Connection timeout. What? What's trying to... Okay, got it. Got it. That... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're back to the preferences. Maybe someone didn't pick. I don't know. Of course, it should automatically be no preference. It's so funny how much you hated this game before playing it, and then you were truly excited about it.
It's fun.
And it is a fun game. It just is that...
A portal bloom has erupted on Bliss.
Oh yeah,
and
okay,
with
here we
it,
go.
one colossal hole in the fabric of space-time. A massive gateway directly to Varelsi space. If it stabilizes, Solus will be overrun in hours.
This is priority number one, people. We gotta get that portal closed.
Can you imagine living on that rock? Okay, tell us, Matt. Why are you afraid of space? Since you got a phobia against space.
I don't know.
But you
Who are
freely
you gonna
admit,
be?
I'm gonna be this guy. Oscar.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna be the big guy because it just makes you feel good. Okay. We got one more. Okay, there we go. He's the healer.
I think this game is definitely underrated.
Well, it bombed because it went head-to-head against Overwatch, and it was very much a mistake, and the very ignorant people thought it was the same as Overwatch. So, yeah, it didn't stand a chance. So it was like, why, you know, pick one, and of course you can go with Blizzard. So this is a wave game. It's gonna be one wave after another. Oh, this reminds me. This reminds me of heavy metal.
Yeah. I gotta admit one thing.
What?
Pretty cool.
I don't know all the rules to the game.
One thing you like about this game is because it makes you look important, doesn't it?
Yes.
Apologies for the hike, but trust me, you're better off on foot. Varelsi portals of this magnitude have a dizzying effect on AI, and... Oh dear, the portal's surging! Brace yourself, Nova!
Whoa!
Damn you, Nova! At least try to fly straight. I'm fine. Totally okay.
So, Matt, if Simons comes back and she says that this is nothing at all like Battleborn, Borderlands, are you gonna accept that, or are you gonna still believe that what the game store person said?
Prove it.
Oh, got my argument available here. Sure.
Me too.
Let me see. Oh, really? Really? Oh my god, the game store person was right. Well, I think it's made by the same people. Yeah, it's made by
pretty
the
fun
same.
though.
Yeah, so it's. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow. So being a Borderlands lover, you're almost compelled to have to buy this thing then, you would say, right? Yeah, this is like a math question.
Well, what do you think? So you're gonna get it.
So funny. That is so funny.
Get hit by something.
You
These
see,
minions.
maybe you're right though, Matt. Maybe our amazing broadcast just went over everyone.
See?
Because we broadcasted Final Fantasy and Boothoo's gonna buy it now. You know, 30 seconds of this game and Simon's is gonna buy it, but it's amazing what
I
she'll
think
buy.
she just kind of looks at it and it's like, you know, she likes Borderlands. And she says it's very similar, therefore.
I don't think she just said very similar. She said like complete ripoff. Oh, Fire! I think Fire's watching us.
Well, no, I told him to download World of Tanks.
Oh,
and he
you
said
did?
no. It was kind of funny because she just deleted it. Is it me?
Well, this is an arms depot, and those are loader arms.
These guys are doing super
Pretty
damage.
cool, right? They fist bump and stuff. It's crazy. Wait. Check it out. Wait. Hold on. What's it gonna do? This? That's my favorite part. Man, I love those things.
This thing has a really good sense of humor. It really does. That's one thing I can say about this.
I think this is a really good game. I don't know why it's so low rated.
I told you why, because it went head to head. Yeah, this thing really, really does. I mean, I remember I fought against a boss, and the boss said he was going to kill me, and he wasn't just talking about my character. He's going to come and get the person behind the keyboard.
So you got bullied by
But I'm bitter that this game
Jeez,
wasn't as
I'm getting
proper.
hit by something.
But I believe that if you are a business, you can't copy yourself. So if you have an MMORPG, if you have a MOBA that's made up of Borderlands, then so be it. It's your Borderlands. I feel like having Matt's humor by saying things like, well, you know, since we're from the Battleborn state in the Union, Nevada, we should be playing this game. Because Nevada is known as the Battleborn state.
I would have thought a giant hole in space was a clear enough warning to stay out of my affairs. But obviously, that was too subtle for you people. How much blood do you have? I'm very curious. Clear.
Now get on with it and threaten us already. We're rather busy.
But out of all the, this is definitely a complete MOBA. Without a doubt a MOBA.
Say hi before
But
the Varel
it's the
Maytag
only
project
MOBA that has got a good PvE.
That portal will stabilize. The Varel sheep will
The other
run
MOBAs have a
system.
very cheesy
Well, this has a storyline, that's why.
There is
Yeah.
nothing you can do to
And you can play different difficulties too, so it isn't like as if, I mean, you can play, you know, normal.
I just
We're on
did my
normal right now.
ultimate. I don't know how.
I need to get more things. I'm not doing much in there.
Getting hit by something.
You can also do things like you get credits as you play the game, and you can, if you get spots, you can set up like you know, automatic machine guns and things like that. Turrets that are activated. me see here.
Which way are we going? I have no idea.
I'm just... I like how you do the arguments and you do your skills. Your skills automatically progress, but you can actually choose augments, so you can choose what type of like,
Our time together is
I mean, you know, like maybe your machine gun just does more damage, or like for me, or my grenade launchers or whatever. And it's very easy to do them.
I'm already tired of you miserable cretins gallivanting around.
So I think
I'd like
XY
to
owes me
kill
an
you now.
apology.
Sorry.
Why do I owe you an apology?
take cover now.
Because you were picking on me for relying on that guy for telling me.
Yeah, I did think
This
that
was
I
like-
did not. Well, oh, okay.
Crap.
Here's the
Boss fight.
boss fight. Warlord Nix. Well, I hate to use your phrase, in my defense, but really though, because God knows you use that a little bit too much maybe. I mean,
Damn, this guy's got like the same weapon as me. Oh shit.
but
See, and I think I'd probably get Destiny as well, just cause. The new one that's coming out. If
Yeah.
you guys do.
I don't know.
Because if it's like this, I mean...
I played Destiny and I had a good time with it, but really, I only played it.
Yeah, but you know, when we played before, we didn't really play in a group. We just kind of played by ourselves.
Yeah.
Didn't really buy this guy.
This guy's revived me twice now. I could actually remember what my skills are. I'm just like kind of like a face roll in this game. Shit. But in my defense, the only Borderlands I've truly played is the Telltale games,
All right.
and
Let's
it
get your
is
doomsday
nothing
device on the ground.
like this.
Meet Rolf, a heavily modified
Matter of fact,
sentry.
it
The
almost
bomb
reminds
on
me
his
more of
back
Master.
should provide a sizable explosion, one that should collapse the Virility portal. It'll kill him in the process, but that won't bother him. I've seen to that.
Exactly.
Go on, fire him up.
Wolf Unit online. Startup diagnostics. Self-preservation protocols.
Yeah, but okay, but first,
Oh, you're fine. Just
yeah,
a
the
side effect
artwork
from
is, but
limited
really,
time stores to
honestly,
safeguard you
the
from the
Telltale
portal's
game
ill effects.
almost reminds me
Are you
more
ready for
about.
combat?
Now, I don't know
Mr.
the
I was born
the
combat.
history and everything as much, but it almost reminds me more about Mad Max in a way. You know, it's just a post-apocalyptic world that's sucking. You know.
You are my feast.
What are we doing now? I'm down
I mean, it's
on
great.
the-
I mean,
oh,
that, by the way, that Telltale game of Borderlands is definitely my favorite Telltale game.
Warpath to the portal.
It's my favorite.
Make
Period.
use of them. The shotgun
and you know, we could always do a PvP queue on this as well.
Yeah.
If you ever get bored of
Keep an eye on the
PvE.
sentry.
I've been waiting for this.
The Wolf unit is taking fire.
You already bought the
Defend
game?
it.
You look delicious.
It's because of what the game store person said. Okay, maybe not.
I still coming.
For us, we shouldn't have.
But it's so sad. This game had so much potential, and it was never given really a chance. This is nice.
The Varelsi finally show their
You know who got that for us, right?
Who got what?
The shield. That was all me, dude.
It's all you, huh? I can't know what some of my abilities are.
I'm just surprised with the low price why more people don't buy it.
People have short attention spans, you know, they're always looking for the next new game. And I think what happened is that this game came out at the same time, well, what I know is that this game came out at the same time that Overwatch did, and people made a choice, and they didn't look back. And the reviews on this game the reviews were good, but it was just the fact that no one was playing it, and it was always being compared directly to Overwatch. Every review was about this compared to Overwatch.
But they're both MOBAs, ain't it?
No, you know Overwatch is not MOBA. This game's totally different from Overwatch too.
All units, I'm slightly better than I was a second ago.
Skin is improving.
Here comes fun! Run! The last are saved, fellas.
Crap.
Well, it's funny when you and I, when we play the MOBA version of this PvP, we don't know what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
All units, be advised. This is kind of f***ed up. Like, when you think about it. Hellstorm!
I missed all those.
You guys are great. You know that? Why don't we hang out all the time? Ooh, what are you doing after the mission I'm totally going to survive? Wow. You really have no idea we're gonna blow you up, huh? Taking damage. Feeling good. No.
Oh my god. I do love the humor. This game's got good humor. With the enemy saying, oh, what are you doing after the match? And that I'm gonna survive. And it's like, well, you're the enemy, so you're not gonna survive.
Kind of tingles, right? Stay down, pal. You have nowhere to hide! Target down. Ow!
Rot and renew.
You're recording this, right?
Yes, I am. It's on the air.
Cool, I just checked my stats and I got the most points, so I want
I think there's only one. I'm not sure, but I think we only have one person viewing it. That's Simich.
Yeah, but at least it's recorded. All the work I'm putting in.
All the work you're putting in?
Yeah.
So normally you don't put that much work in it?
Oh no! The mainframe's locked behind some serious security. Whatever shall I do?
Damn! Loads of Varelsi coming your way. Keep them off the sentry.
I'm kind of surprised we got into a game so fast. I mean, obviously, maybe... Well, it is pretty inexpensive, so...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, think about it, right? $10.
Yeah, when you really think about it, it's really cheap for a game that's not a free-to-play game. And that says something because typically the non-free-to-play games got a little bit more put into them. At least from my experience. A few exceptions. World of Tanks being one of them.
We must keep going.
So, what ranking do you think that you are in this game, Matt? Like silver, gold, platinum, diamond?
High.
Now this is a complete ripoff of Team Fortress. The big guy with the... and you're just like...
We'll just leave this here.
Up and back down again. A pity nobody warned you.
So it makes me wonder, Simon can explain this, is that, well, if this is very much like, you know, Borderlands, does that mean that all the Borderlands are like this? Meaning that if you were to play any one of the last 3 Borderlands, would you be playing PvE similar to this? Or not? That makes sense. Okay. But if you were to play them, would it be like this? Would it be co-op like this or not? Or would it be just a storyline that you follow? Okay.
Oh, shut up and just open it, please!
Well, I guess let me say it this way too. Okay, so
The portal isn't far.
Destiny is co-op storyline. It's got a very long storyline. This doesn't have a very long storyline. It's got short stories that you play through. So, I mean, can anyone pick up and play? Oh, do you have to be like a certain level, like one person's level 10 and the other one's level 1? They can't play together, or? Because this is a co-op PvE, but not like what you think of as an MMORPG where you have the quest and you're a certain length into the main storyline. Okay, so it's like a quest aid. You're playing through the game and you request aid.
Protect the sentry! He's taking heavy fire!
Oh, Wolfie's on his last legs, fellas!
Oh, thank heavens! There he is!
Okay. Okay, that's cool then. But a lot of these are like survival type of games, how long you can survive, I'll make it to the end. I think more or less starting off, not really starting off, but what made it big was Left 4 Dead. Where every game started off at a certain point and ended at a certain point. And it still was PvE.
Here comes fun!
I got something for you!
You have nowhere to hide! You are mine! The doctor is in! That's me! I'm a doctor.
What's getting to me about playing all these games is that I don't just play them, I kind of look up to see, you know, like what class I want to play, I mean, how to train with that class. And then next week we never played again.
Well, you're a research scientist.
And so, like in this game, you know, with all the different characters you play, it's like, okay, I get on and during some slow, you know, lull, I will try to figure out which,
Ow! Why did we do that?
you know, like which class I prefer to play, just like I did with Paladins and Paragon. And then, oh, we never played again.
Yeah, but I think this has a little bit more replay than the other stuff.
When you think about this game, it's got 4 PvE.
Somebody's down. Somebody's down.
Well, the replay in this game really is the PvP aspect, which is kind of screwed. But yeah, but I remember this now. These matches are not like 15-minute matches. They're like 45 minutes.
Well, that was one of the things you told me about not. How did we lose the mission? I think the thing was destroyed.
Okay. Oh yeah, Wolf Sentry was destroyed. So there you go. Let's stop the broadcast.